Hi everybody, it's Patti, Rockstar Mom. Welcome back to my channel. Well, if it's Sunday, it has to be Share the Love. And today I have a real treat for you. So if you're interested, stay tuned. Today, I'm only going to spotlight one person. And I know that there are some of you who know about this person, but I suspect there's many who don't know, because honestly, he doesn't have that many YouTube subscribers. And yes, I said he. He only has 4,120 subscribers, but yet he has 2,844,000 views. Without further ado, I am going to read you the About section on his YouTube page. It says, Christopher wasn't chosen to be on the homecoming court in high school. Instead, he was crowned Spirit King. Class clown and music theater geek, he performed beauty makeovers on anyone who would let him. Nothing has changed. About 7 or 8 years ago, I was in Walmart one day and walked past the book section. And there was a book that, for whatever reason, was just right there, so that I couldn't help but see it. I immediately walked over and picked it up to look at it. And the book was called Staging Your Comeback by Christopher Hopkins. And I thought, okay, Staging Your Comeback, what could that be about? And I opened the book and realized that it was a guide to for women who are maturing and getting older. And then in looking further, I found out that Christopher had been on Oprah. He had done many makeovers on Oprah. He was based out of the Minneapolis area. That's where his salon, his spa is. And I bought the book. It was paperback. And I went home and I sat down with that book. And that book has become my Bible for pretty much everything I do when it comes to my look. Christopher is all about taking women who have reached a certain stage in their life and they still want to be relevant. They don't want to be their daughters or their granddaughters. They want to be the very best versions of themselves. In his book, Christopher talks about the way we dress. Not just the style or what we wear, but based on our size and our body shape, what cuts, what lines flatter us the most in our figures. He talks about hair and hairstyles and angles of the chin as we start to get the double and triple chins and our faces start to fall. Hairstyles that are the most becoming for us. And they're not short. They're not all short. He talks about our makeup, our eyebrows, our eyes, and he talks about shadows that really are the most becoming to us, and he gives us the reasons why. He talks about foundation and blushes. He talks about skincare. He has the whole book consists of befores and afters, and they are absolutely amazing. Like many of you, I have several books on beauty, but Christopher's book is without a doubt my favorite. I refer to that book all the time. I would like to hold it up here and show it to you, but somehow I got away from Arkansas without it. And we're going to be going back to Arkansas in a few weeks, and I promise you that book will come back with me. It is dog-eared. I have highlighted so many things in that book and underlined and written in the margins. As I said, I refer to that book all the time. It truly is my makeup Bible. I'm going to put the link to the book where you can purchase it on Amazon below. So if you're not familiar with Christopher, if you're not familiar with his book, I encourage you. I encourage you to purchase that book. I don't think you will regret it. One of the things that I like about the book itself is that Christopher, he uses celebrities. And it might be Diane Keaton, it might be Jane Fonda, it could be Raquel Welch, it could be Suzanne Summers, it could be any number of women who are in our age group. And you decide the person or the persons, for me it was more than one, that you feel like you relate to more than the others. And then he gears you in that direction so that you'll feel more comfortable in your skin as you age. Christopher also, I have discovered, has a YouTube channel where he does makeovers. And the makeovers are little, very, very short, as I call them, snippets. Most of them are 2 to 3 minutes. And he shows you the woman who comes into the salon with no makeup, no hair, nothing. And she talks about her life and why she feels like she needs this makeover. And then he makes her over. He does the hair. He does the cut and the styling. He has colorists there who he consults with, and they decide what colors to use and the processes on the hair. He has makeup artists who help with their makeup, and his mother, Joanne, who is awesome. She's one of us, but Joanne is his style expert. And Joanne meets with them and helps them with their style, helping them to understand what is going to be most flattering for them, for the person that they want to be and the body that they have. And he condenses all of this down into 2 or 3 minutes. It is mind-boggling. And then at the end of the video, you see the finished woman, totally made over. And as I said earlier, a lot of women come out with short hairstyles. A lot of women go in with short hairstyles, so there's not a whole lot he can do with that. But many women are very clear that they want to keep their long hair, and he always figures out a way for that to happen. Since I found Christopher through that book, I've always thought in the back of my mind that I would love to go to Minneapolis and get a makeover. And last summer, about this time last summer, as a matter of fact, our son got married, would you believe, in Minneapolis. And when we realized that we would be going there, I told my husband that I thought I wanted to make an appointment with Christopher for the makeover and just get the works. And as usual, he told me that he loved me just the way I was, or am, and he didn't think I needed it, but if I wanted to do it, then by all means I should. So I sent Christopher an email, and you know, Christopher does not know me from Adam, not from Adam. He got right back with me. I told him in the email that I was coming to Minneapolis, and I was seriously considering making an appointment with him. And when he came back to me, he said he would love to see me. He would love to help me any way he could. Very nice, very kind. The more I thought about it, I decided not to do it. And the reason that I decided not to do it was because his book is like my Bible. I'm already doing pretty much everything that he talks about that would be appropriate for me. So it's very pricey to do that. I think for the whole works it's about, gosh, I think it's about around $500. And I said, you know, if I were not already doing most of what he talks about in his book, then I absolutely would have done it. But I chose not to do it, and so far I have not regretted it. But if I had an opportunity to go back to Minneapolis, and if I were moving into a different stage of my life, I would not hesitate to go in and get a makeover from Christopher. I'm going to link a really neat makeover in the description bar below. And all I can say is, when you sit down to click on that link, make sure that you have a lot of time on your hands, because you will watch one and then you'll watch another one, then you'll watch another one, and then you'll watch another one, because they're so short and they get right to the point, and you see the before, you see the whys, you see the afters, and you see the excitement in the afters. You'll watch multiple videos. Every single time I see that Christopher has posted a video, it's the first one I watch, because I know I'm going to feel good. I think you'll love him. I know many of you are going to tell me that you already know about Christopher. You already subscribe to him. As I said, Christopher does not know me from Adam. I'm pretty sure when I sent him the email that I did not tell him that I had a YouTube channel. So he does not know who I am. But I absolutely adore him. Christopher sings and he dances and he's done theater and he's been on local TV there in the Minneapolis area quite a bit. And occasionally he will post other videos about his personal life, his shenanigans online. He talks about his plastic surgery sometimes and his injections, and he's just a hoot. I think you will love Christopher as much as I do. Again, Christopher Hopkins, the makeover guy, and all I can say is enjoy him. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you do go to Christopher's channel and watch, make sure and tell him that Patti said hi. Maybe he'll realize then that I have a channel too. So tell him I said hi and that I sent you over there. I'll see you soon. Bye.